used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I felt...
You're probably wondering, and the anticipation is kicking, why are we all here? What does Forever Evolving really mean? Well, we're going to start off by going through a little pieces to the puzzle of this Forever Evolving panel. One being branding oneself, empowering one another, and making a positive and powerful impact here at UPS. The WLD committee is happy to present you a video based off of your peers and our ideas of what those questions mean to us. So, without further ado,
UPS is forever evolving because of people like you, me, we, and us.
And our guests here today have had an opportunity to experience that, and we get an opportunity to hear their stories, share a little bit of our experiences, and be able to learn from one another and where we want to go in this forever evolving world. So welcome again. I want to first off give our guests an opportunity to give any opening comments that they would like. Where do we start with you?
Start with the baby. So I'm very excited to be here and actually to learn from the other members on the panel. I do have business experience, but I'm a baby with UPS, with 6 years at UPS. And one of the things I say is take advantage of all the programs like this, because there are always opportunities that will be placed before you. And if you are aware of them and able to expand your range of reason on that one, be willing to open up and take the opportunities that come up. So these are exciting events, and I'm really happy to be here.
Also get noticed. I think Dansby was talking in her intro a little while ago about people notice when somebody is willing to do those different things and willing to be a volunteer for different events and willing to show up and be in all these different places to expand their knowledge. People notice, and it gets you recognized for future opportunities. Even sometimes a lateral step can end up resulting in a promotion. So I would absolutely encourage you that. I'm so happy to see this many people for this panel. So I hope you get something from it. I know we all will, because we had some fun stories talking with each other. So welcome, glad you're here.
There isn't a map to your career. You're going to have to make some decisions along the way. And as Oprah says, you can have it all, just not at the same time.
It's not effective. Make certain that you get a really big shovel and you do a really good job when you're doing it. Make sure you take care of yourself, please, because you're going to need all the energy that you can muster up. So, yeah, I know that looks great, but have an apple, please. You know what I mean? So, and things that you're passionate about, do those things.
For everything, you held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust.
All right, what we're about to go into next is the actual panel portion of the discussion. So this is how it's going to work. I'll be asking our panelists a few questions, and I'll acknowledge you by name to be the lead off person. And then once you answer your question, we'll go to your deal right and transition back.
Hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but
I hear someone, and I think they're coming up behind me, say, be nicer. Now, there's a few of you in there who know me, and being nice is not one of my traits. And so I heard someone say, be nicer, and I thought it was someone behind me, and I turned around, and there's no one back there. So I'm like, okay. So I guess I dreamed it, kept walking, and I thought it was in a stupor from being really tired, so I walked a little bit further. Says, more loudly, be nicer. And I was like, so, you know, Buddhists or Tibetan monks walk the earth, you guys. They walk the length of the earth 10 times waiting for enlightenment. I kind of think of that as my enlightening moment, and it's actually really changed my life. I see folks now, and instead of just walking down the street and either listening to music, or when I'm hiking just listening to music, I leave, I'm a good preloader, ladies, I leave one earbud out, and I sing hello to everybody up there. And it actually aggravates some of my friends, and I'm like, good morning, good morning, good morning. And it has really changed my life, and now people are starting to tell me, you know, you're always so nice up here, and it makes my day. So that would be my story for making an impact.
got up, get get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now.
Snowmobiling, you know, that one's awesome with my employee, but things like that and getting to know people, but you're never going to know it unless you listen and understand them.
Thank you all for that. So here, Phoenix Inside Sales, we are very unique when it comes to the individuals that we have and the leadership and the development that we've done in such a short period of time we've been here. So for our guests and for our visitors in the district, we opened our doors September 4th of 2012. And so far, we are up to our 10th training class. So before I ask this next question, I would like everyone from Phoenix Inside Sales classes 1 through 10 to raise your hand.
Wow.
So all of these UPSers began their career just shy of 2 years ago or less. So this question fits into the majority of the room. Leon, we'll be starting with you. What are some considerations for the next generation of women and or UPSers that may not have applied to your generation?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of them. I think that UPS needs to continue to evolve to meet the needs of the millennials. You know, it's different. I wasn't a driver, but we all understand wherever we started that there was a certain expectation of dues paying that doesn't play in our current world. The world is different. We need to be able to have a work environment that is flexible, that provides challenges, that meets the needs of those millennials, because you are the future. So.
Good point. I think that's, to touch on the points you made there, my district has been pretty diligent about not making it about tenure for promotions, that it's based on ability. But I gave this one quite a bit of thought, and one of the things that I see differently, and maybe it's because I'm of my generation, but I see the way that people rely on technology, particularly emails and texting and those kinds of communication methods, that we may have to make some adjustments, both sides, the older generations, the younger generations, to not lose connection.
Got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire.
Now, she's a president. She went through operations. She said, give it to me. Turn nothing down, folks. You guys are fabulous. You're going to be great, and you're the future of the company.
As you can see, truly here in Phoenix, based on the last two of your accomplishment, UPS truly does empower and embrace diversity. Okay? And there are many different stories that can be shared with a lot of you that have only been UPS 12 months, 18 months. I started out with Jay in Tucson on a preload 30 years ago in California. So UPS is kind of like a big world, 300,000 plus employees, but it's also a small world as well. And I'm sure many of you will be crossing paths and have stories to tell and be in different parts of the organization in the next year, or 5 years, or 10 years, or 20, 25 years.
I am a champion, and you're gonna